Just waiting for you to stop thinking this is clickbait. Hey guys, so I'm back with another video and I'm so excited. I guess you really shouldn't be excited to be filming a video about how you almost died. Anyways, as you saw in my last vlog, my Beyonce vlog, I didn't have a neck brace. I don't need it anymore, so that's the story that I'm going to be explaining to you guys today, is the story behind the neck brace. Some people might already know about it just from school, or if you live in my area, or if you're a cheerleader. I'm gonna first start off with just some background info about me. So I've been tumbling for 15 years now. I'm 19 now and I started when I was 4. I've been to the Junior Olympics for gymnastics twice. Once when I was 9 and I won, and then another time when I was 10 and I got 2nd place. I've also competed at the Cheerleading World Championships and the Dance World Championships. And then in 10th grade, I was a competitive diver. So last October, I moved up to New York City for college. I wanted to pursue musical theater. They had a tumbling elective, so obviously I was gonna take it, like, hello, me, like. So skip ahead 2 semesters. My school's kind of weird. It's not like trimesters, but you can continue the program through the summer. So my 3rd semester started at the end of June, but now this is August, because that's when this all happened. So tumbling met every Thursday night, and this is the Saturday before Thursday. I was with my friend Nicole. Shout out to Nicole. She also was a cheerleader for World Cup Shooting Stars and Top Gun. Love you. We help each other out, so on Saturday we were helping each other out with different skills and just working on tumbling. And then we were warming up the cartwheel full. Oh, this is kind of embarrassing. Like, I've always been afraid of this skill. Like, I don't know why. I have a cartwheel and I have a full. It's just putting them together. I didn't know. I was so scared. Mind you, this was not on a sprung floor, so it wasn't as easy to get height and spring. It was on dead mat, which is mats with no spring. I was gradually just spinning a little bit. Like when you first start off with any new skill, you gradually get there, you work on it. So finally, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So here's the footage of me doing it for the first time, getting all the way around. I didn't land it though.
Come on, Dad.
Oh my gosh, I can't think. So skip to Thursday night in tumbling class, and it was 5 minutes until class was over. So I go to Nicole and I'm like, okay, like, I'm gonna throw it. Did the cartwheel full, so close to landing it. I come back, I'm like, I'm good, let me just try it one more time, like, I got this. And people were like cheering me up. But I was feeling good, I was ready. So I go do the cartwheel. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna land this one, like, this is so good. I get so high in the air. It's so good. But when you're doing a skill that is twisting and you don't have a lot of power, like a standing full, to get around, you have to drive your opposite knee, whatever way you're twisting. So I twist right, so I would take my left knee and drive it to my right shoulder, and then drive my toes to the ground as fast as possible to get the spin and the flip all synchronized together. So I did one of the 2 things. I got all the way around to my full, but fell because I wasn't driving my toes to rotate. Let's just say I didn't feel good after landing on my head and cracking this whole side of my neck. So I go down on the crown of my head and just hear this loud crack. Everyone was like freaking out, and I'm just like, no, like, I'm good. I didn't cry, and like my tooth went through my lip was bleeding, and my teeth are big, like, that hurt. But for like 3 seconds. Instant swelling. My vision was a little off. I lost half the feeling in my left arm, exactly split up my arm. I could feel this side, I couldn't feel this side. It was so weird, but I get up and I'm like, no, I'm good. 5 minutes till class was over. Why did I have to, like, I should have just thrown it once and been like, okay, maybe next week. No, but I had to, like, keep going because that's the type of person I am. And whenever I'm done with physical therapy, like, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do that skill again. I've been tumbling my whole life, and like, I just have to go back to my technique. And my tumbling coach was just like, are you fine? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm fine. I've hurt myself before, like, I've had, now I just broke my arm, great. Like, I was just like, maybe I just pulled something, whatever. And then I was like, do you guys have any ice packs? This lady took so long to get the ice packs. And she was like taking her good old time. I'm holding my neck, like I couldn't breathe. Good thing I had my inhaler. Like I have really bad asthma, so I take that everywhere I go, especially to dance classes, especially to tumbling when we exercise for an hour and then have to tumble. So like you're tired and like it's just crazy. So she's taking her good old time, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm on the first floor. She goes to the third floor and she takes the elevator. Like someone's injured. You run up the stairs, you grab ice packs. She takes the elevator and waits. Keeps waiting. And then goes up, gets the ice packs. Takes like 15 minutes. I'm like, oh my gosh. Comes back down on the elevator. And she's like, sorry, some of them fell. So like some of them are cold. Do you want a cold one? Do you want like a warm one? I was like, just give me a cold one so I can put on right now, and then give me 2 warm ones so I can just do them later. And like, she was super nice. I'm walking right outside my school, and I pull out my phone because you have to let your managers know if you like aren't gonna be there, or your teachers know if you're not gonna be to class. That's just having a responsibility. I had work right after tumbling, so I had to send my managers an email. So I send them an email, just like typing this email. I can barely look down. I'm like, what is going on? So I'm like this, just like super slow. My hands are shaking. I'm shaking, and it's just, I'm in pain. My dorm building is 10 blocks away from my school. I walk 10 blocks. I get to my dorm room. I try to get up onto my bed. I can't do it because my bed is raised because I keep stuff under my bed. I'm like, you know what, just suck it up. It's like 1, 2, 3, and I push and I get onto the bed, and I always have like I always have tension in my neck, so it was just like, this is just nothing new, but like this was just a pain that was so far from what I'm used to in my neck. I mean, I have a long neck, like, so I have tension all the time. So I lay my head on the pillow. So if this is the pillow, I laid my head this way and then slowly laid my head the other way, just because I was like, let me just stretch it out a little. And I call my friend Caitlin. Hey Caitlin, big shout out to her, because without her, like, no, I don't know what I would have done. This would have been bad. I call her and I tell her what happened and that I think I should just seek medical attention. So she comes up to my room. We walk to urgent care and they were closed. Mind you, I waited an hour before I sought medical attention. And we were 26 minutes late. Like, it closed at 8 and it was 8:26. It took me an hour to call Caitlin. Like, I just didn't know what to do. And I didn't want to go to the hospital because, like, that's a hefty bill. So I'm like, let's just get a cab and go to the nearest hospital. So we get into the cab, and I should have said, hey, like, I'm injured, can you please drive slowly or whatever? But I didn't because I'm stupid. But like, I have an ice pack on my neck, and I'm just like trying to hold in the pain, and like, we're going up and down on these bumps. And like, halfway through, I was just like, he heard me like, ugh, like seeing that my hand was on my neck, just like injured. That didn't really stop him from going as fast as he could and whatever, which is kind of nice so I could get to the hospital quicker, but still, like, whatever. I literally walked in, went to the front of the desk, whatever, and I was like, here's my cards, like, just, yeah, I hurt my neck during tumbling class, and they saw me, like, pretty quickly. They put me in a wheelchair, and I go to the back. They put a neck brace on me, and I was like, this is the one thing I did not want to happen. They lay me down on this bed, and like, I can't get comfortable. Like, I always say I'm uncomfortable, but like, I was truly uncomfortable, like, physically. And so I'm like laying down, and my neck's like, I'm like this. Like, I can't like lift up my head to like straighten out. They gave me these pills. Okay, so I guess this medicine kicked in, and I felt loopy. I was still in pain, but I felt loopy. Like, I just felt such good energy whenever I got these pills, and I was like I'm addicted. No, but the pain went down tremendously. It was, whew, those painkillers. Gotta love them. So all these nurses are coming in, and doctors and stuff. Just, I had to explain this story so many times. All the doctors were so nice. This doctor came in, and her name was Ariana, and I was like, oh my gosh, are you Ariana Grande? Like, what is going on right now? Like, and she was like, no, but my Twitter is Ariana Not Grande. I was like, okay, girl, like, I see you. I call my mom, and I'm like, so chill and so relaxed.
Hey,
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, Mom, what's up?
Oh, you know. Just
Okay, that's cool or whatever. I just want to let you know that I'm in a hospital, but, you know, it's all good. I'm with Caitlin. I was in tumbling class, and, you know, just a little bang bang on my head when I was twisting doing a full, you know, a skill that I had when I was, like, 11.
Do you want me to come out to New York? I can come out to New York if you want me to. I can leave tomorrow. I can leave tomorrow morning.
No. It's all good. Like, it's all good. Like, I'm fine. It's nothing major, you know. Just nothing. Like, I'm cool, you know. I mean, I'm in a neck brace, but, you know, it's all good. I'll be out of here real quick. Don't you worry, Mama. Don't you worry.
Okay, that obviously was not how the conversation went down, but pretty much. My mom is not an old lady. I just did that to be weird. The weekend before this happened, my mom was like, hey, like, I was thinking about coming up to see you and visit. And I was like, I just have to focus. Midterms are coming up. My mom cursed me. She wanted to see me that bad. They turned me on my side, and they were feeling my back and my spine, asking, like, where it hurt. And it would hurt, like, in some parts, but, like, he would keep going down, and it wouldn't hurt in other parts. So it was very weird. And he would, like, feel at my neck, and I was like, that hurts. And he was like, yeah, like, there's a lot of swelling here, so we don't know if it's a muscle injury or a bone injury. So I got a CAT scan. So when I had to get into, like, my apron and I had to take off my clothes, they couldn't get the shirt over my head because I was in so much pain, and I had a neck brace on, and I had a tank top on. They were like, we have to cut it, and I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking, not because I had to cut my shirt, but I was like, hey, like, where'd I get that shirt from? Like, I just really like it. This is one of my favorite tank tops. Like, where did I get it from? And they're just laughing, and they're like, that's not what you have to be worrying about. Like, we just have to work on you. Like, it's all good. And, like, they're like, you have to stop shaking. Like, I was convulsing. I was shaking really badly, and they were like, you need to calm down. You're gonna make it worse than it already is. You need to stop shaking. And so I came back from my CAT scan, and the doctor comes in, and they were like, you broke your neck. And whenever she said that, I bawled my eyes out, cried. Like, I was drenched in just tears, and I was so heartbroken. But I was at Mount Sinai. They were one of the top ranked hospitals in the country. So I just felt so comforted and so blessed. So it's the next day, and they transferred me to the new hospital. All of the nurses were so nice. Like, I felt so comforted. I felt so at home in a hospital. Like, that's so absurd. But they were so nice, commanding to my every need. I was like buzzing my little buzzer thing to get a hold of them. I'm like, can you take my pee? Like, I'm done. If anybody even thinks that's pee, it is. So, oops. The only person that I probably annoyed was the front desk. Not me personally, but like just the fact that all my friends were coming to visit me that went to my school. I mean, my parents came in every single day. They had to be there, obviously. A lot of other injuries were happening and occurring like within those 2 days. My MRI got pushed back like a couple hours, I think, and then my surgery got pushed back a day and a half. So the day that my surgery was supposed to happen, the doctor comes in, and my dad and my mom were like, oh my gosh, the doctor's coming, and I'm just like laying on my bed, and I'm just like, am I getting surgery? Like, can I finally eat? Like, I'm ready to go under. Get me out so I can eat. Give me some chicken. And he comes in, and he's like, listen, something came up, another emergency just happened last night, so you won't be getting surgery today. You'll be getting surgery tomorrow around 8 o'clock in the morning. I went 30 hours without eating. So after surgery, they said that my vertebrae was literally hanging on by like such a little piece of like my bone on my spine. And they said if I did not go to the hospital when I did, I could have been paralyzed. And if I would have slept on the injury, I would have died. The surgery took 9 hours. The surgery was a C5 fusion. That's what I needed to get. And my doctor was like this Russian gymnast coach. I mean, she wasn't, but that's what she reminded me of. And me and my mom were just like, anything you say, like, okay. But she was super nice. They started the surgery around 9, and it ended at 6. When I woke up from surgery, I was singing God Bless America. I started crying whenever I saw my mom, and like I remember what was happening, but like I couldn't control my emotions. I did not know what was going on. And the nurse was just like laughing, and oh my gosh. But walking around half of a bed and into a chair, stand up, and then like sit back down on my bed. Took me close to 25 minutes. As soon as I stood up, I heard that sharp pinging sound that like continues on in my ear, and then my vision was slightly blurry. I just felt very weak because I didn't do anything for a whole week. But whenever I was walking out in the hallway, all of the nurses like at the desk and everything that were like coming in and out of rooms were just like cheering me on, and they were so nice. Like I just had the biggest smile on my face. But I'm like, this granny next to me is walking faster than I am. Like, what? The bill for my hospital expenses, if I did not have insurance, would have been $500,000. But this happened a little over 3 months ago. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. This is the first one I ever did, and I'm glad it was with a near-death experience, my life. But I hope it was interesting and that you learned a little bit more about me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm starting to make more videos, so I'm super excited about that. Leave me a comment, tell me what other videos you might want to see me do. Other than that, you guys can follow me on my social media. It'll be down there. And please subscribe. This is not a hickey. It is a scar.